One of the greatest mysteries of life is its unpredictability. 1 minute you're eating French toast with maple syrup and whipped cream, have everything normal people dream of. Future is looking so bright you have to put on sunglasses. And the next minute, it's raining. They are taking away your daughter. Mob's getting immunity, and you are in prison for a crime you did not commit. You play with matches, you get burned, I guess. All those dreams, happiness, every single thing you ever worked for, just like that, it's all gone, vanished. The only thing keeping you alive, the only thing that kept me going, was hope. Hope to one day see my little girl again. To hold her tiny hands, to tell her,
it was so weird. I mean, I've never done anything like this before. I'm surprised you even saw it.
Yeah?
I mean, I read those things all the time. They're just...
Sad and lonely?
No. You know, life is all about misconnections and opportunities we never take. Those ads are a shot.
and just like that, with that one lousy ad in a lousy corner of a lousy weekly, all my dreams, hopes, are vanishing again.
To make a connection. I don't know. I think it's a great idea.
Guess you just gotta put it out there.
And here we are.
Well, that is if we are who we say we are.
Oh God, don't say that. So you're not an artist? So, you're not an artist? But I saw you outside the gallery.
Do we need masks? Why don't we just go in there and look at some paintings?
Of course. Look like a real connoisseur of modern art.
Connoisseur. You ever read these ads? Misconnections? Hilarious. Tuesday, the ATM on Dorchester. You, a hooded sweatshirt. Me, a yoga pants and a ponytail. We smiled at each other. I think he turned back to look. Oh, isn't that cute? This guy any good? Is this guy any good?
Largest private collection of the most famous Renaissance artists. This guy is more than any good.
And he's the one hiring us. But I don't get it.
Insurance is not your area of expertise, is it?
If there's no cameras in there, this stuff's pretty much worthless to begin with.
Worthless? More fucking zeros than you ever learned to count? More money than I made in the last 7 years for a half a night's job and it's worthless to you? You piece of shit! One last job! To retire my sorry ass from this miserable life of crime and maybe, just maybe, get to see my little girl again. And it's worthless? Do you know what I had to go through? How many fucking hairy Russian balls I had to scratch to get this fucking job? Fuck!
To tell her I love her and that I'm sorry. And that I didn't have a choice. It was not my fault. And maybe give her back the life and the future that she deserves. But an ex-con back from 7 years. We all know how that story goes. Just after a week of sweet freedom, you realize you are broke, miserable, and unemployable. Unable to hold any job because of your criminal record. So much for giving her the fucking world. Then one day, as desolation is creeping in, someone you know who knows someone who heard about this job from someone, this easy in, easy out insider's job, some insurance fraud that pays enough so you can finally retire your sorry ass from this miserable life of crime and filth and spend rest of your remaining hours sitting around on a secluded beach drinking margaritas with tiny umbrellas and a curly plastic straw. Sounds kosher, right? Well, almost. See, the only problem with this life-changing, too good to be true opportunity, well, it's for the Russian. Ah, the Russian. The new king on the fertile fields of organized crime. The ruthless fucking Russian. See, the mob had a code, an honor. If you step out of line, they will shoot you in the head, and that will be the end of it. Not the Russian. He doesn't have a code or honor. What he does have is the real soup Nazi. The Siberian henchman who is willing to carry out severe and sadistic acts of violence against you, your family, and everyone you have ever talked to between the hours of breakfast and lunch. You can't keep your promise. You disappear faster than a quarter down a slot. So the last thing you want is to be doing business with the crazy Ruskies. But it's not like I had a choice. Now, do I? Anyways, enough of this negativities. It's all done now. Al finito. The end. And with surgical precision. Easy in, easy out. Kosher as Christmas and not a soul in sight. All that's left to do now is wait for that phone call. Get the money and get the fuck out. See, My dad always told me it will get a whole lot worse before it
What
gets...
street was that gallery on again? Maitland.
From the gallery on Maitland the other day.
A whole lot worse before it gets better. I figure after all this, the worst will be gone.
This
It's time for things to get better.
kinda sounds like us.
That's what I want. That's what's going to happen.
It even says we
Finally,
was
a
moving
father will
things.
have... Two well-dressed
No.
guys moving paintings.
No! No! Fuck!
Two well-dressed guys moving
Fuck!
paintings.
Fuck! Fuck!
But it was dark, so I assumed nobody would be around.
Did you hear that? Did you fucking hear that? I'm counting my retirement by the seconds, and he assumed? He fucking assumed?
Fuck! He told me one thing!
One lousy thing. He looked at me, he looked at my hair, and he looked back at me and he said, Blondie, no loose ends.
No fucking loose ends! Do you have any idea who you're fucking with?
Maybe she lives around here. What if I call her, figure out what she saw, and maybe get some pussy, you know?
Pussy? Fucking pussy? He had one job.
One lousy job!
To make sure we were clean, and he fucked it up.
Need to fix this.
I can't let my daughter fall into the hands of a Russian.
Motherfucker.
I can't. I just can't fuck it up. Have to make it right. There's only one way. To make it right. She is a witness, a liability, and you are getting rid of her.
You heard me.
Jesus, Mary Christ, you're kidding, right?
If anyone finds out about this, you son of a bitch, I'm gonna rip you limb from limb, and your remains will never be found. I'm gonna swallow every last bit, and Jesus, Mary, and fucking Christ won't know you even existed. You're getting rid of her.
I don't do that. I can't do that. I don't do that.
You think I'm going back to jail? I'm fucking going back to jail, and for that. Oh, I'm sure. You can just leave. But you do this first. Then I never want to see you again. Not here! Not anywhere!
I don't.
And just like that, with that one lousy ad in a lousy corner of a lousy weekly, all my dreams, hopes are vanishing again.
Mary Christ, please, I can't. Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
But if you think I'm gonna let an anorexic and a dame get in the way of my dreams, you got something else coming. on a new shirt. Gotta clean this up.
So, you're not an artist? But I saw you outside the gallery.
No. I was just helping a friend move some stuff.
A mover and a shaker. I like that.
I don't understand people's obsession with love, relationships, to be with someone, hours of nothing but conversation. Someone's dream. My nightmare.
So, when do we meet? Who is it?
It's me.
Who is me?
Relationships. They are confusing, risky, and not
Ready?
but maybe. Sometimes you just have to take the risk. Isn't that what life, relationships, are all about? But the question is, question is, are you willing to take that risk?